Potent Ponder, and I'm back with another video. Please come and thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I do uploads or I go live. Please make sure that you subscribe to my other channel, Just Venting Today. Make sure that you go over there, subscribe to it. I'm going to put that link in the description below. Make sure that you support the channel. The Cash App is in the comments below. Y'all know what we here to talk about. We here to talk about Cardi B. So today she announced some business ventures through her dentures, and later on today she was in a space and she was saying how she's going to outsell and do all of these things, right? So I'm gonna just get into it first in regards to her business venture. So Cardi B went on Twitter earlier today and she announced that she's coming out with her brands and things that people listen. Let's just get into the article that to the essay, the soliloquy that she wrote, right? Let me turn that down in the eye so it's not too bright for y'all, right? So let's get into the soliloquy that Cardi B wrote. Coming from a Caribbean family, she trying to say that because she riding Vibes Cartel DICK. Coming from a Caribbean family, the goal is always to own. What do you own though if you don't even write your lyrics, mama? What you owning? All right. Our belief in leaving the earth with our children is leaving them with something what our parents and grandparents worked so hard for is ownership. I've been very successful in my career and forever grateful for my success. But in my mind, I know that if I leave this earth, I would like to leave my kids with more than property and music. Music that you didn't write. Once they start doing the research, listen, they might be so blessed that they be spending the money. Once they start doing the research, they're going to realize that you are the sham too. Sham, scam, and trying to be, listen, wait until we get into this segment when you talking about you going to outsell, doing all this. Wait till we get into all that because I'm so sick of you.
Y'all don't even want me to drop that album because y'all gonna be crying. Because I'm gonna outsell. I'm gonna have hits. I'm gonna be on top. That's a fact.
Being in our culture, you only in this for some sort of competition. You don't got no love for this game. You in this game to compete with black women because you're using your racially ambiguous, pulled up them saggy, sunk eyes. Listen, let's get into it. So she want to leave and for the generations to come, something that their mother built from the ground up, right? You ain't built it from the ground up. You had help. I'm excited to announce my business ventures. I wanted to get into something I'm very interested in, very passionate about, and most importantly, something that I know so much about, right? It was taking years to perfect this BS about her. Listen, I'm not even going through it because she's writing these soliloquies and I ain't even down for even reading all of it. Cardi, listen. Let me just tell you this, right? You trying to jack and trying to ride the Rihanna wave because you see how Rihanna took the exit from music, and she is not only is Rihanna influential, you're not influential on that level. You on your page sucking fingers and doing all of this. We're Raising Cane's, and if anybody's from the South, listen, I understand we all got different tastes and all that, right? Some people who I speak to, they eat that Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's chicken tastes like water. The chicken is nasty. People like going there because they like the sauce. The chicken tastes like water, no flavor. Me personally, I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A because they chicken is seasoned. I'm gonna dump it into that Chick-fil-A sauce. I don't like Raising Cane's. Every time I go there, I'll take years off from going there. I've been in Houston 9 years. We don't got that upstate New York. I take years off from going there. I'll be like, let me try Raising Cane's again. And every time I get them disappointed, Cardi B will do anything for $1. Now, as it pertains to her businesses and things like that, I don't understand what she expect to sell. She online doing all this Korean skincare and all that. Let me just tell you this, right? Because I know that there's a lot of black women who watch me, and I just want to just let you know this, right? A lot of y'all, I got love for y'all, but y'all drink the Kool-Aid. I watch y'all on social media and see how y'all glorify and exalt Cardi B, and it's kind of sickening. And then y'all give the other people, y'all might try to say like, oh, you like the Doechii and this and that, but y'all ain't really supporting them like that. Y'all like the racially ambiguous. Y'all like to put your dollars behind them and support, and y'all probably don't like the messages that I'm purporting, but I'm never gonna stop. I'm not. It's just sick. I sit back literally like a fly on the wall and see how these people act and they react to her, to this woman. Listen, I don't have no issues with nobody getting surgeries and doing the things that they gotta do at all, but when you really contort your whole face, getting the cat eye surgery and all of that, and you want to sit down and call other people, talk down on them and make it seem like you more than, knowing they could hit you with the less than sign, been the less than sign, always gonna be that. And listen, that's my personal opinion as it pertains to that. Now, when it comes to the music, Cardi B, she has this competitive And I don't understand where it comes from because you're not really an art girl like that. You're not even really just, you're not even a real rapper. You were somebody who just got thrown into this industry and now you're just trying to, you're trying to fish and trying to like, and trying to stay. And it's like, I don't understand it. You became rich in other facets of business, right? Take to that and blow up in that type of way. I just don't like when Cardi, like in this recent clip that she had when she was just like, somebody was in her space and she was saying like, I'm gonna outsell and I'm gonna do whatever. It's like, first and foremost, who are you talking to? Everybody's mind immediately is going to go to Nicki Minaj because want to know why? Nicki is the queen. She's the GOAT. And imagine somebody like Cardi B. And I know a lot of y'all women who watch the channel, y'all be like, Cardi this, Cardi that. Cardi ain't got no talent. Cardi was pushed. A lot of y'all is in the microwave of this whole reality TV. Y'all got introduced to her through reality TV. You didn't catch on to certain things that she did, like as far as like calling black women roaches and they baby. And listen, I'm gonna say it on each video that I want to say it on. Calling them roaches, call that dead baby a monkey. Yeah, I didn't, pay attention to that, but you pay attention to every little messed up thing that you think messed up, or you pay attention to every little thing that Nicki Minaj do. But when Cardi do something, it's swept under the rug. Y'all don't really care about it. You don't really hear about it. But so when it comes to her, right? If you're going to be in this industry and you have zero talent and whatever, make your music, have them use you and as a puppet, make your music, make your hits and go away. But when you start to act so arrogant and cocky, like you really that, let me tell you something. I don't care what makeup she put on. I don't care what cat eye surgery she did to lift them lids up. I don't care about none of that. You not that. And the thing is that so many people have this microwave mentality and this type of like, they're controlled by the pictures that they see online. They just like, oh, she is that. She is, oh yeah, she's talented. She does it. No, you like the pictures. The person behind it is straight evil. Listen, let's get into what she said in regards to Cardi B saying she's gonna outsell and who's she talking about. Let's just play this clip. Listen, everybody who come out with a project, no matter how much or how less it did, it sold, right? Nicki, listen, let's talk about you for a second. Nicki came out with a whole album and went on a sold out tour. This tour sold out, no videos, no promotion really for the album except for a few little interviews here and that. Still mad at Nicki for doing that, but listen, she moved the way she wants to. This is, at the end of the day, that's her career, not my career. I'm just a spectator literally and just commented on it, excuse me. Got a little cold right now. So listen, I'm just a spectator. I wish that she would have pushed the era a little bit more. Everybody and F the Club Up both stayed on radio for about 20 weeks apiece, right? Cardi dropped Enough Miami. If it's up and it's up and it's up. She did that. She dropped a video. Cardi B, she does the same thing like she's on a damn rat race. New song come out, video dropped the same day. It's just like, what I'm saying? She can't drop a song without the video. She did that for Hot-ish and you seen how that flopped, right? Well, she came out with Enough. They had multiple versions to the song. They pushed it to number one, not to number one, to the top 10. I think it hit number 9, right? And it dropped substantially thereafter, right? So you had a whole video and everything, and you only lasted on the charts 9 weeks. So Nicki, she was on tour, just out of the whole promotion gaze of, album mode, and her song still lasted and is stuck. So what does that tell you, Cardi? So listen, I told y'all this. When Cardi comes with her next album, she's going to have a plan. They're going to have some sort of plan. I told y'all in the quiet times like right now, they're plotting. They're looking at the schedule and they're just like, when can we get Cardi on today's top hits? Can we get this song up there? Can we do that? Well, based off of her performance this whole year, I told y'all in the other video, she came out with that song with Toot It Up. In that song with the Smurf soundtrack, JT, who was appearing as a smaller artist, she's outstreamed Cardi B already with her one song on Spotify. Nobody's checking for her like that. You know what I'm saying? You took 7 years between your project. And I think I need to get more people understanding that she took this long watching what the other people were doing. What Nicki going to do? Okay, Nicki did this. She waited. Nicki done went on a tour 2 times, went around the world, came back, hit the United States again. Now she on vacay and the girl still ain't dropped. What you waiting for? See, because you ain't a real artist. You talking about you so focused on outselling, outdoing this or whatever. And you're not focused on like the talent. You just want to exist around here. That's what you want to do. You just want to exist. And I blame the people, but you know what? People going to try to get a buck off of anything. They're going to try to get a dollar out of anything. And once I seen her, them trying to stretch her into a rapper, from Love and Hip Hop. Like, I didn't hate Cardi from Love and Hip Hop, but I didn't like when I seen that she tried to turn into a rapper. It's like, damn, they just letting anybody impose in our culture. Black women, you know, or some of the black men who support her, y'all never say nothing about her profusely using the N word over and over and over. Y'all don't got no issues with that. Y'all don't got no issues with the way that she misused. You don't, because you look at her as some sort of savior. No matter how she looked, you know, how downtrodden she was before, you still look at it and see the real person who know her is Offset. He know just how nasty the witch is. Yeah, he do. And let me just tell you this in this video, right? I've said this before. Cardi B, the only way, now I want to say this, 228,000 units, can Cardi B outsell Nicki Minaj? I think anything is possible, right? But I'm going to tell you the only way that she can do it is what I've been saying, right? The only way that Cardi B can outsell Nicki Minaj is if she comes out with an album. Well, now we know that Billboard, you only can have 4 versions. You got to sell it for a certain amount. And we all know that based on her performances with her songs, with, you know, with her fans, they're not real buyers. They might buy in the heat of an album dropping and make her, you know, feel a certain type of way, but they don't really got money like that. They ain't to listen. They not really doing, they ain't really moving it up like that. All right. So when it comes to Cardi, pay very close attention. She's going to have a visual album on some Beyonce-ness. She's going to have a music video with every song so that the song gets streams on the DSP. It gets streamed with the music video, that sells. And then she's also going to have her physical sales. I'm telling you, she's going to have to do it like that to even crack 200,000 or, you know, to reach 228. That's the only way that she can do it. She's not gonna, like, listen, I'm not God, so I don't know the cards fully, but based on her performance and what's going on with her, she's not in demand. You know, this is what's so crazy. And I'm telling you, like, if I could, like, I wish that I could teleport to you the way that I feel fully about this racially ambiguous chick, like, just not even of our culture, just because she feel like she grew up in the Bronx with the roaches and the rats and the raccoons, and she's trying to act like she just that BITC. You not. And her talking about, like, I'm going to outsell, I'm going to do this or whatever. You don't got no love for this culture. You in it for the awards and, you know, to brag or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You don't really got no love for the culture. You just want to be in here to compete with Nicki Minaj. And there's something inside of you that see Doja Cat or Doechii or those other girls, Glorilla. You look at them like little nigglets. You don't, to be honest with you, Cardi is not really threatened by none of those other girls. And and let me just say this. If you were truly happy for everybody that's out right now, why would you make a statement like that? I'm going to outsell. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Why would you say that? You're not calm. You're not calm because you're working from you're working at a deficiency. You coming from listen, she's Cardi B is working from a deficiency. She knows she not really that. She knows it. She know that what Doechii possess, she don't got it. She know what Nicki brings to the table, she don't got it. See, at the time, she only had to worry about Nicki. And, you know, Nicki was like, damn, she got the rhyme, she got this or whatever. That was one thing. And then the other thing, it was like Nicki had the beauty. And if you notice, when Cardi came in the game, she was not marketable looking. She was not marketable. You know it. Look up the old picture. She was not marketable. She said, damn, okay, I got Partisan Fontaine. He writing my rhymes, so I can sound like a certain way or have some sort of bars. Then you got Nicki over here. She's beautiful and got the bars. So listen, I need them to pull my eyes up. I need them to contort my face, shave down my jawline, do all of that. That's why she kind of got like that foot long face. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Cardi B, that's the thing when it comes to her career. It's very manipulative. You know, they try to make you think like they shaved her face down and pull her eyes up, and they want you to believe she's the picture of being beautiful. Then they want you to think that she's like this amazing rapper as well, right? Cardi also dropped some sort of freestyle where she was in the studio like rhyming or whatever, right? And she really wanted people to think like this was good. And she's talking about, you know, I think about this, I think about the metaphors, the punchlines or whatever. Let's check this out.
I ain't no fade. Follow me for mother days. Getting chips like Lay's, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It floats in my, you know, because I'm an artist type shit. It comes from me. It's in my blood. You know what I'm saying? Metaphors, bars, double entendres, Compound words, similes, verbs.
And the black and the people eat that up. Cardi B is a wannabe. She's a wannabe. Her focus is trying to outsell and outdo Nicki. Her focus is, being jealous of the moments that all of these other girls is having, and she been sitting on the damn bench. Potent Pondere, get in the comments, let me know what you think. Subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you check out my channel, Just Venting Today. Link will be in the description below. Make sure that you support the channel. The Cash App is in the description. And let me know what you feel about her. Like, why is her target just to outsell or just to, like, this is a competitive type of industry. Yes, I get it. But it's like, why are you always worried about somebody else? She's always worried and focused on someone else. And I understand that this all was off the back of a fan in her space or whatever. But like, you can't expect everybody to have the approach of the next person, like how people talk like that. Beyonce have the Beyonce approach. You can't expect that. But Nicki never gives Cardi's fans any type of attention or mention at all. Cardi she's insecure. She responds to everything because when she sees stuff, it hurts her feelings. She know that it's true. So she got to say something back to like bounce back. Like, y'all don't want my effing album. Listen, mama, listen. You better come with that visual album. You're going to need a video for tracking. You're going to need the album as well. I told y'all she probably got Doja Cat on the album. She's going to have to set it up. She tried to work on her Latin America type song. She's trying to get another I Like It Like That too. The girl is trying to work overtime. She want to do anything and everything. And if she don't sell more than Nicki, she's going to go into a breakdown. She is. So be prepared to have that visual album from Cardi B coming. I guarantee you. Subscribe to this channel. Thumbs up the video. Yeah, I'm up out of here. Peace.